My name is Monique Zorgas and I represent the bilateral New Zealand-German Chamber of Commerce and Industry here in New Zealand. And we help both German companies coming in, doing things like this, for example, and we also help New Zealand exporters who want to move or locate in Germany or sell their product in Germany. So we're really working both ways. I'd like to congratulate Expo. I don't know, is Rob around? Is he anywhere here? No, he's gone on. Oh, hi Tony. Come forward, Tony. I'd like to congratulate Expo Exhibitions. Tony, fantastic job again. Thank you. And of course, I do need to thank the sponsors who have helped us put this on this afternoon. The German Embassy and the Austrian Trade Office have both financially contributed to this, so thank you very much. The beer, as I said, were donated by Gießen Wines. And of course, when you have a beer in your hand, it's obviously appropriate, and you should have it in a glass, I might add. Of course. Our new president, Mr. Jim Bibby, he's just taken over the role. This is the first time he's had to speak on our behalf. Jim is actually the MD of Steel Chainsaws. And he's just taken over the role as president of the NZGBA.
Welcome everybody. I'll just keep it short and sweet, but just on behalf of the German Business Board, I would just like to say a very big thank you and reinforce Monique's words in terms of what Expo Exhibitions have done in putting this event on. So a little bit of help, I think, also from our team at NZGBA. But this platform is designed to provide the opportunity for exhibitors, not just made in Germany, but others as well, to display and present products for construction. And I think you'd agree that at this expo, it is fair to say it's where construction meets design. A very big, warm Kiwi and Deutsch welcome, please, for Ambassador Tiedemann. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's a pleasure to be here this afternoon and to introduce me as the new German ambassador to New Zealand and large parts of the South Pacific. In reality, I'm the German ambassador, and insofar my home city is Hamburg, the big port city in the north of Germany, and there the people are accustomed to trade with the world already since centuries. I think already 300 years ago our sailing ships went over the oceans and started trading. And so far I'm very happy that maybe on the most outlying diplomatic post the German Foreign Office has to offer, we have a great relationship between New Zealand and Germany in all areas. Personally, your Prime Minister John Key and the German Federal Chancellor Angela Merkel have a very intense personal relationship. John Key was there in December 2015 in Berlin. Our Federal Chancellor have been here and we will have another high-ranking visit by our President of the Parliament in October to New Zealand. And I have learned already, and I see it here, we have in the area of business also a very, very solid relationship. Trade volume is roughly 3 billion New Zealand dollars a year, which is really something taking into account the distance of our economies and the size of our economies. Let me thank you very much for the New Zealand German Business Association to organize this Made in Germany pavilion together with Advantage Austria and the German company ProClima. Congratulations to President Jim Bibby, who has been recently elected president of the NZGBA, and I'm looking forward to the good cooperation with the German Foreign Trade Chamber as I call it, here in this country. I'm looking forward to see you, more of you, have more contacts with you, and I'm enthusiastic about my assignment to serve the German-New Zealand relationship in the upcoming years. Thank you very much for your patience.
Thank you, Ambassador. So, we have our wonderful neighbours who we always like to cooperate with, Advantage Austria, and I would like to invite the very charming Janai Hoopman, the Deputy Austrian Trade Commissioner.
As Monique mentioned, my name is Janai Hoopman. I'm the relatively new Trade Commissioner and Vice Consul of Austria. I'm based in Sydney, but we also cover New Zealand from Australia. And I've been here, or in Australia, since November. This is the first time that I have made it down to New Zealand. I've only been here for a couple of days, but it's interesting that there are already quite a lot of parallels between New Zealand and Austria that seem to stand out. We're both very small but very beautiful countries. In fact, I have an Austrian friend who told me, go to New Zealand, it looks exactly like Austria dipped into the ocean. I can hereby confirm that. But we're also both located to the southeast of big countries that we're usually compared to and associated with, to us very proudly so. And but what also stands out is that I think both our countries have very distinct and unique characteristics that we're very proud of. And I think when we come to Austria, you think of quality, you think of innovation, you think of very high standards. And when I look at the stand that we've managed to set up here at this trade fair, I think that represents it very well. We have 8 companies exhibiting here that range from innovative building products all the way to heating, to lighting, to solar energy, to security systems. So I think that really stands for what we represent as a small but very innovative country. We have, in New Zealand, we have about 15 subsidiaries, and more than 500 Austrian companies are represented in New Zealand in some form, which is something that we're very proud of. So I encourage you to interact with our companies. I encourage you to keep the growth of our cooperation going, and you know where to find us if you have any more questions.
Last but not least, and standing in the way of the sausages and the beer, but I think there's a good reason for it, our host for the evening, Proclimer or Proclima, whichever way you want to say it, Thomas van Ramstonk. He's been an absolute massive NZGBA supporter, and this company has gone from strength to strength, so we felt that this was only appropriate that he say the last word.
Thank you, Monique. Thank you, Ambassador. Welcome to New Zealand. Welcome in New Zealand. And thank you all for hanging about. Just 3 things I just want to quickly talk about. First, we've seen massive change in terms of more quality products, more quality buildings being designed and built in New Zealand. And I'm no ashamed to say that when I studied timber engineering in Germany, my first view was towards Austria, and I was nearly employed by the University of Vienna, but then I went to Tokyo, so and from there the rest is history. So it's great to see change in the industry for the greater good of all of us, and also to see some more companies in the market that are actually providing high quality services and products. So I think that's all very encouraging. And just for me to cut things a bit short, also August 2016 is now our 10-year anniversary of Proclaim already in New Zealand. So Eva, who's unfortunately not here today, she's our communications manager, she managed to get a cake made out of our products that are eatable. So if I might just get Simon to bring the cake forward, and Ambassador Tiedemann, would you mind doing us the honour of cutting the cake? Thank you very much. And apparently this cake weighs about 24 kilos, so there should be enough cake for all of us. Thank you.
But how to do it sounds as some engineering is necessary. Should I do it that way?